Hey everybody, this is Monday and I'm still upstairs, and yes, I still have my foot propped up, and I have my door open. And well, let me just take this off and see if I can do this. Hold on a minute. My door is open. There's Buster Boo. Yeah, Buster Boo. He hears me saying, Buster Boo. Yeah. He's laying by the door. It's cloudy today, but it's not raining. I don't know if you can see my foot. It's up underneath there. There it is. I would show it to you, but it's quite ugly. It's black and blue, but I do have it propped up. And let me turn it around again, see if I can get it up here where it needs to be. Okay, I think that will work. Let me get it up a little bit more. I am at my table that I got. Hey, Buster Boo. It's the drafting table and it's tilted a little bit, and I absolutely love it. We're going to do a haul video today. It's not Temu. I don't know when or if I will be ordering again from Temu. I did get a bunch of duplicate brushes in the mail the other day. I do have a few things coming. Is that going to pop up in my video? I do have a few things coming from Amazon in a couple of days. But I had gone to Joanne Fabrics before my foot thing ever happened. And I had stuff from the Dollar Tree, and Ashley brought it all upstairs for me, and well, Max brought some of it upstairs for me. And I had forgot that it was down there. So at least I can do this. At least it's not watercolor. And so I just thought I'd show you what I got. We'll start at the Dollar Tree. And I only picked up 2 of these. Right here. And these are $1.25. And some of these things, I'll tell you why I picked them up and what I plan on doing. And some of them, I'm not going to tell you what I'm planning on doing. That's come to bite me in the butt sometimes. So, but on a few of them, I will tell you why I bought them and what I plan on doing with them. I got these right here. I just thought they were so sweet. And I actually, you can tell with this one because it's sort of wrinkled, I actually wanted to know if it would fit in there, because these are just stickers that come off. And I'm going to just paint these. I think it's called cottage white chalk paint. I think this is the color. It's like an off-white color. And I'm going to just cover that Happy Home up. I'm not going to change the color of this at all because it really goes well with these stickers. And I wanted to get 4 of them, but they only had 2 of them left. And I'm going to put these in after I paint them, and then I'm going to put a coat of resin on the top, and then I'm going to put these up in my store, and they're going to be for sale. And I will send to Ashley. I'm still not going anywhere, y'all. But, and thankfully, Ashley and John has taken Debbie. She had to go for radiation this morning. She also had to see the doctor. They called me when she was in there and put me on speakerphone so I could talk to the doctor and hear what he was saying. And she had to go back to Tennessee Oncology today, 2 times today, okay? Radiation this morning, and then lie up and talk to the nurse practitioner this afternoon. And she has radiation every day. And so I'm so very thankful that John and Ashley are able to do that, because it would have been really, really bad. And because I have not drove since then. And of course I have a manual, and even though it's my right foot, with the manual, you still have that pressure going all the time, you know, back and forth, back and forth. So it's going to be a while before I'm able to do that. Okay, and then I got these, but this is going to be a mystery. And yes, I got these for a purpose. I got these for a really useful purpose. But I'm not going to tell you why I bought these. They're just brown paper lunch bags until the day I show you the project we're going to do with those. And then same thing with these. I got these. These are just as cute. And I have a project in mind for those too. Your little plastic unicorn ducks. And so I got those. And yes, this will be a fun project too. So you're going to have to just keep watching to find out what the project is. Okay. And I got this. And I've already tore the thing off of this. But this was $1.25 too. Unless I tell you differently, everything I show you is $1.25 a piece. I am going to, with my watercolors, and yes, watercolors are a big thing, but you don't see all of it anymore. I don't film everything anymore. It's because my views on my watercolors, you're just not getting any. And so, I've just decided, I showed the people on Facebook, but I've just decided, unless I think it's something worth putting on there, which I really felt like the Jesus silhouette was worth putting on there, even if 100 people saw it. But for the most part, most of my watercoloring where I'm actually doing prints, not prints, but paintings for like wall decor, I probably won't put on YouTube anymore. But I got this, and it's one of those really soft lint-free towels, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to cut this part in half, where I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll get 4 really good size towels, and I'm going to use those for my watercolor cleanup towels. And then, okay, I got this, which I'm so glad I picked this up, because I'm telling you, there was a bunch of them when I went to pick them up, and we came back around and they were all gone. Every one of them was gone. So I got that, and I got this, which I really like too, and this is an upcoming project also. I'm going to go ahead and put, because these are new. These are new in the store. You can tell because the stickers come off so easily. And I'm so thankful that we have got a, I'm taking the tag off of this one too. That was on the front. I'm glad that we've got a new Dollar Tree that's got the newer items in there. And then I got these. These are so cool. These are $1.25. And you're thinking, what in the world? These are ice cube trays. Oh, I love ice cube trays. You can get a lot of really cute ice cube trays and use them with resin and the mix and mold. I got these, and I'm going to make the whole tray of them, and I'm going to do it with mixed mold. For legs, I have got cigar boxes, I have trays, I have so many things that I'm going to be recycling, and these make perfect little legs. Same thing with this one. I'll raise it up about 1 inch. And it's the perfect style for, especially with mixed mold, because you see how it's hard plastic up here, but you can push the bottom in. That would just pop it out, and this would be so easy to use for that. So that will be you'll see me doing a project with that too. And speaking of ice molds, that's an ice mold. $1.25. and it's shells. Now they also had pizza and they also had butterflies, but I did not get those. I just got the shells. And this is going to be a funny one. This is called a dual action tongue cleaner. Yes, I did buy that. And not to clean my tongue. I bought it because of its unique shape. I'm going to try it with different paints and maybe even some ink to see what kind of designs I can get with it. That's why I bought it. Always thinking outside the box. Always trying to figure out something that's not the norm. That's what it looks like. It's got that round arch. So we may try that today. You know, my eyebrows went up and down. This is what happens, y'all, when I can't do anything. I start really getting silly. Maybe the good Lord's trying to teach me patience, because let me tell you, I don't have any. I've never been a patient person, and this is about to wear on me. Okay, I've never used this, but there is something E6000 has always been really good glue for me, but I know people who have used that, so I thought I would try it and see, because I want to put a few pieces together, and I want them to be a permanent, I mean, where I just, you know, and it's not going to come apart. So we'll test this out too. And then I saw this somewhere. I think it was on a Facebook reel. And it just popped up and somebody was using this. I didn't even know that the Dollar Tree had it. But I'm going to test that out too. And all this is backwards, isn't it? Yep, it is. It's glue away, adhesive remover, and cleaner. It says, and it really works. We'll see if it does. But for $1.25, I figured, yeah. I don't know. Does it smell? Let me see. Oh, I hope it doesn't smell bad. I hate doing that, and it really stinks. Okay, no, well, it does not smell good, but it doesn't smell as bad as, well, maybe it does smell as bad. Yeah. Rotten eggs, maybe? Either that or Buster's close by. No, that does not smell good. Okay, I would use that outside if you could. If you're really, and my nose is very sensitive to smell. Yeah, no. Okay, so that is all that. That's one bag. Let me put this stuff back in the bag. I'm hoping I can get downstairs pretty soon. I mean, the doctor told me that, you know, I had to keep it elevated in ice for 48 hours, but it's been well over 48 hours, and it's still swollen. And I can't put very much pressure on it, and oh, I can't touch it if I go to try, because I have to be honest, I had put a sock on my foot, and when I took the sock off, that black and blue was there, and I thought, how in the world did I get my foot so dirty? That's what went through my head. So I immediately grabbed a wipey because I was going to try to get what I thought was dirt off, and oh, let me tell you, now that was not a pleasant thing. And then I realized it wasn't dirt. It was where my foot had turned black and blue. But I'm hoping that, no, Buster Boo. I'm hoping that maybe in a couple of days it'll start. I know it's going to take many, many weeks to hill, but I'm hoping in a couple of days, at least I'll be able to go up and down the steps. This is getting sort of crazy. Okay, that was everything that I got from the Dollar Tree. Nope, it's not. Hold on a minute. I just saw something else. Yeah, it's all sort of crammed in here. So, okay, and this is the last one. I got two of these. And it's got the mason jar lid. And they had them in this color and clear. And I'm going to use them for water. Yes, for my watercolors up here. Because I've got two big mason jars downstairs. And I thought, I like the way that they have the lid on there. And that way I can keep them over here. And if I don't get them dirty or they're not really dirty, or I just use them a couple of times, you know, dip them a couple, then I can put the lid on there and keep them sitting over here. Okay, this coming up is what we got at Joanne's. I actually got a lot of beads at Joanne's. And of course, sadly, they are going out of business. And I really wish they wouldn't, but they are. And this is all Ranger's Tim Holtz alcohol inks. And you see the price up there, $13.49. That's normal price for 3 alcohol inks. And I had bought, hold on just a minute. Zion, stop. He's scratching on the trim. Okay. I had gotten, I think 3 packages last time. And I got them for half off. Well, these I got for $5.19 a pack. So I got every color that they had. This one has, let me see, crimson, aquamarine, and sepia. Am I saying that right? Okay. And then this one has watermelon, citrus, and sailboat blue. And then this one has sunshine yellow, purple twilight, and that thing's turned around so I can't see. Does it say anywhere on the package? No, it does not. Well, let me just open it and tell you what it is. Because if I was outside, we could do this, but I'm not. Sunset orange. And I'll turn it back around and let you see. And then the next one I got was Valencia, lime green, and turquoise. And then the next that I got was dandelion, pistachio, and coral. And then the next one I got was caramel, ginger, and latte. Those are all browns. And then the last one I got is pool, pink, sherbet, and espresso. And I was real happy. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, about $37. And that normally would have cost me about $92 or $95 at their regular price. So yeah, I was very happy to find that, because I do have a bunch of alcohol inks, but they're over 12 years old and they're starting to get sticky and they don't work as well as the fresh ones do when they get that old. And then the other bag, thankfully they double bagged this at Joann's. I got that. That is crushed seashells. It does not say. I'm looking to see 1.75 pounds or 793 grams. And I paid $1.29 for that big bag. And they do have the iridescent on them. I'm hoping maybe you can see the iridescent shimmer on there now. That is a great filler to have. It's very neutral, and I loved it because it was very neutral in color. Okay, and then, of course, I did get their beads. I got some, not nearly what Ashley did. Oh, Ashley got so many beads. And these are not just beads. These, can you see those? These are where you can, and I got them to make earrings with. It's where you take that, you put a bead down, and you've got a decorative into it. You can add a bead or a couple of beads or however you want to, and then you take your tool and you make a little loop, and then you put the earring hook on there, and you got a pair of earrings. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, and I think I paid $1.25 for those. So I was, it's 18 head, they call them head pins, but these are the decorative head pins. They're not just the flat. And then I got these, and I'm going to use these as charms on some bookmarks that I'm going to, yes, watercolor. And I think these cost me 99 cents. And they're pewter, and they're crosses. And then these are for necklaces, and yes, again, I am going to water paint some little miniature pendants and make them into necklaces. And I got those to be able to put, you can hook this little okay, see the little round thing right there? You hook whatever you make onto that, and then the chain goes through that part of it. And then these are some of the beads. Now this is agate beads, and oh, and they feel cold. These are like a semi-precious because they have a cold feeling to them. And these are really nice beads. And I think these cost me $1.78 each for the little thing. They were normally $6.49. And this has got a name to it. And these are like stone, I think. Wagner tie beads. And these were the same price as the others. It just makes me, I think of Navajo beadwork, Navajo Indian beadwork when I see this, and I don't know why, but that's what it makes me think of. I just think they're gorgeous. And then these are more agate beads. So you can see them. I think I got two of, yeah, these are another thing of the Wagner Night. I can't see it real good. But that's another one. I really like that style bead. Okay, and then, oh, these are pretty. And I am going to use these together. I'll show them to you separately. But I got this, and let's see. Okay, these are glass beads. They're like a cobalt blue. And this is glass beads too. But you see that shimmer? And I am going to do some earrings. I'm going to make some earrings and use the two together. And then I got two of these, which I thought these were so pretty. These are also glass beads, and these almost look like a clear opal. And I know it's probably not going to come through the camera, but there is definitely an iridescent coming through those beads, and they are so pretty. And you could make, just by taking one little bead off of there, you could make such an elegant looking earring from that. Very simple, but still very elegant and classy. And then this is the last two, and they're the same, and these are the same thing. I wish I could see these. Wagnerite beads, I think. And these were originally $9, and I think I paid $2.25. And that's for two sets of them. And I wish I could show you everything Ashley got, because oh my word. I mean, she got some beads, but she spent some money on them too. She got a good deal. I mean, she did. She got a really good deal on them because they're going out of business. But whoo-wee, she did spend some money on them. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you. Yes, I've been playing around. I picked up my sketchbook last night. I didn't have a pencil. I had my leg propped up at my desk over there, and I had a bag of ice on top of it. And I had about 20 minutes where I knew I had to sit there with the ice. So, and this book, I think I showed it to you when I got it. It's just that there's nothing special. I got it off of Temu. It was just, you know, I doodle in it. And I think I showed this to you. Did I not show this to you when I doodled that? I think I did. Well, last night I had a pencil and a green marker and a like a purple blue. That's what I had sitting out there. Max brought me the pencil, and so while I was sitting there, I drew that in the 20 minutes that I was waiting for my foot. I thought that turned out pretty cool. Do y'all know what flower that's supposed to be? Probably not. I do. Because it came out of my head. In the comments below, tell me what flower you think that is, and I'll tell you if that's the one that I was hoping that it would look like. Oh, and I wanted to show you. I got these frames at Big Lots. It's not Big Lots anymore. We went there and I didn't buy anything but two of these frames. That's why I didn't do a haul video on them. But I brought them upstairs, and I wanted you to see why I did. That's the way they come. That's the insert that comes in the middle. But you know, you've seen this. You saw the last video of this right here. I wanted to be able to frame it. And so I bought this frame. Actually, I bought more than one frame at, it's not Big Lots anymore either. They closed Big Lots, but then they opened it back up, and we thought it was still Big Lots, but it's not. It's some, they bought the name, but the actual name of the company is Rosie, and it's not the same. It is most definitely not the same. But I think that's what I'm going to frame this one in. This looks almost like barnwood, and I love it. I love the simplicity of it, and I think it matches the crown of thorns really well. So I think that's how I'm going to frame that. And I'm looking up here to see if there's anything else that I haven't showed y'all yet, and I don't think so. I think that is everything. So let me get this out of the way. And we are just going to play for just a minute, just to see how the tongue thing, and I'm not even going to pull out real paper. I'm just going to use a piece of regular paper in here. And of course, the only paint I have up here is my watercolor paint. And so that's what we are going to use. And I'm just spraying them down with water. And this is not technically for watercoloring. It just happens to be the only paint I have up here. This is just to see with this toothbrush for your tongue cleaner. This is supposed to be made to clean your tongue, but I'm not going to use it for that, of course. I am going to see what kind of designs you can get. See, I wasn't planning on doing this. Ow. And all I have is clean water. But I need to get it out here to dunk the brush in, so this would probably be better with acrylic paint, to be quite honest, but I don't have any up here. So, and we're going to go with a dark color so we can see. And this is a really dark blue that I'm getting here, and I'm going to make it extra thick so it will work. Okay, you can't see. I'm running it through. That's the paint. I'm running it through, trying to get it all over, and I think I have. Okay, and I'm going to hold this up so everybody can see what I'm doing here. Well, I could see if you were distressing. Okay, no, we're going to do it this way because I can't. I can't play with something. And can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Okay, I want to be able to really play with, yeah. Okay, I can see where I would use this most definitely. Oh, I see turkey feathers. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me turn it around this way to get the curve. I so see feathers. Are y'all seeing that? I'm trying so hard to make sure you can see. Let's see if we can do a turkey. We have turkeys out in our yard, okay? So the turkeys are right now on my brain. Oh yeah, I can see using this. Oh yeah, look at that. Can y'all see? Abstract turkey, here we come. I'm going to have to do the head on the next page because I did it too. this is so funny. I'm running out of paint. Yep. There's my abstract turkey right there. The paint is drying out, so I can't really. Oh, this. Can you see that? There's my abstract turkey. This is fun. See, I like doing stuff like this because it's actually quite a lot of fun. Yes, I'm pouring some in so I can clean my brush. I'm just I have a little, and their heads are not this once again I have a lizard head on a turkey's body. Or a dinosaur head. But that's what makes it so much fun. When you can have fun with what you're doing. Yeah, that is not a turkey's head. I'm not sitting here looking at one. I wish I was, because I really don't have a memory of what their head looks like. Let's see. Can I make it? Yeah, I can. I can just do this. And sort of just distort it off. See, I don't have anything. Let's see if a Kleenex will work. I liked it better before I put the brown on it. Yeah, see, I like that better. I like the look of that better. To me, there's more texture in that. What do y'all think? See, we could just do that and it'd be like, oh, you can't really see the turkey's head. That would be better, huh? Let me... we're done playing because I'm trying. I keep looking out there to see if I see the turkey. But this little thing right here, this would be fun to play with. And using a lot of different ways. And you can go 2 different colors at the same time. Yeah, I'm just seeing what will happen when I do this. And then, of course, with more water. Now you could do this with acrylic paint too. I wonder if you could use this with alcohol ink. Oh, that would be sort of fun. Oh, and look at let's just see what happens when I go in with my brush where I could see where this would be really cool to use, even in flowers, maybe. But I like the fact that you can use it with, I'm trying to get it cleaned out enough where you can use it with 2 different colors. Let me see if I can pick up these and show you. Do you see the different color? And see that? Oh, yeah. Okay, this little brush may be one of my favorite little tools. Because now it's going to act differently with acrylic and even alcohol ink. And if I had something up here I could try alcohol ink with, I would. But I don't have anything porous, I mean non-porous up here that I could play on. But I can see, and you have to understand, I'm just using scrap paper. This is not even watercolor paper, y'all. It's just from a scrapbook. I'm not using a lot of water either. These are the type of pages I love because they're just playing around. And let's go with green. Let's try green. Okay, let's go over here. And we'll start on this. You see the different tones of green? Why is it not showing up? There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder for the ocean. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Okay. I see a lot of possibilities here. Now, I have very, very little water on here, but whoo-wee do I see possibilities with this. And this doesn't have to be watercolor paint. This could be any kind of paint. That to me reminds me of hills. Just hills and more hills and more hills. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn it around this way. But that's all we need of that. Just to show you. I wish I could show you the alcohol inks because I think this would be so much fun with alcohol inks too. And I'm just rinsing it off, which you can't see, but I'm blotting it. Let's try water real quick because I just want to see. And I don't know if this is the right colors. I don't think there's enough water on here. I don't know as much for water. Maybe in some areas. Oh, like this right here I like. Just that little bit right there, the scratchiness. Oh, I like that. I'm not wild about this up here. But I'm using very little water. Yeah, because when I use water and I start scratching, then the paper comes off. But I do really like just the little bit. And of course the paper is really starting to come off now, so it's still pretty and you could still do something with that. So when you see something like this and it may look a little goofy, or maybe you got these at home, I don't know. Try it out. Try different things out. To me, this is fun. Because I've never used it. I don't know what it will be good for. I am going to try it with alcohol inks. And I am going to try it with acrylic paint also. And this would be really easy to clean out. Uh-oh. See, the paint's off of it now. There's no paint on there. And no, I wasn't trying to paint a masterpiece, but I love the way I saw feathers when I first did it. And so I went with it. But I do like that. I'm going to have to figure out. And I do like that. I think that would be really cool in some things. And I do like this part of it too. So, just play around with stuff like that. That's what makes arts and crafts fun. Trying new things, discovering new tools, playing with things that you've never played with before. Hold on just a minute. I've got to get this. Just a minute, please. Ashley is with Debbie at the doctor's right now. She had radiation early, and then she had to go in for labs and to talk to the nurse practitioner, and she was asking me things that she did not know. So I am having to answer those really quick, y'all. Ashley has no idea that I'm doing a video right now. And what was I thought I was gonna try, I thought I found something. I know that. Okay, and I hope I have time to put the two together. I'm going to end the video. I want to say thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun doing it, and I hope to see you again real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.